Hello and welcome to another episode of VI Tings. On this show, we cover the best of the USVI, people, places, and things. Coming up, we're diving into a very exciting project. This project is helping to restore and revitalize the history and beauty of downtown Charlotte Amalie. It's called the Step Street Project and is being led by the St. Thomas Historical Trust. Step Streets connect our historic neighborhoods going back hundreds of years to when the Virgin Islands were the Danish West Indies. So let's check out this Step Street and hear from a local tour guide who knows all about the history. Let's head to Bred, Gade. History is all around and restored thanks to the renovations of this Step Street by the St. Thomas Historical Trust and support from the community. Here on Bred, Gade, the steps are restored and things are blooming.
This is the, remember this?
Yeah, Yep.
Lizard food.
Yep.
So this is growing wild. We just passed some spinach and a soursop bush growing just wild.
For hundreds of years, Step Streets have helped connect neighborhoods and streets in the historical district of downtown Charlotte Amalie. One of the most famous landmarks in St. Thomas is the Step Street called 99 Steps over on Government Hill. It's actually 103 steps and was built by the Danish in the 1700s. A few streets over, I met with Anna Monica Villa to hear about the renovation project on this Step Street called Bred, Gade. Anna Monica is an active member of the St. Thomas Historical Trust. She's a tour guide and a board member of the Danish West Indian Society. I'm here with Anna Monica Villa, who is an active member of the St. Thomas Historical Trust. And you give historical tours throughout Charlotte Amalie, and where we are right now is of huge significance. So Anna Monica, can you share the significance of what we are on, which is a
Step Street.
A Step Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are on Bred, Gade, which is one of the widest step streets. It's not the longest, but it is a significant part of our town. And it goes from Gade to Murphy Gade. And it connects this part of the town, which would be the Queen's Quarter, with the King's Quarter if we just could get the Queen's Street cleared. So,
Correct.
So we've had a corridor of step streets that went through the town from East Savon all the way to Savon. And our mission is to revitalize the town, and you have to do that from the infrastructure out. So.
Correct. And, as we have been sharing, this means a lot to me, because this is close to the neighborhood that I grew up, and I grew up on Chrysler Gade, and so have always grown up knowing step streets and played on them a little bit as a kid, and so on. So I mean, they are so ingrained in our entire Virgin Islands history.
It's something very special, especially for St. Thomas, and we used to have 47 of them, and they've unfortunately come into a period where they're not being maintained. So local people had to take an initiative to help maintain them. And we reached out to the Department of Public Works, and they are working along with us. So we're very grateful for any help that we can get from the public sector as well.
These before and after restoration pictures of Bred, Gade, shared by the St. Thomas Historical Trust, are incredible. The project faced hurdles with the back-to-back hurricanes of 2017. The catastrophic storms further damaged these historic step streets, but the commitment to restore history stayed strong with outstanding results.
We have tours, and people who come on the tours, they get to see something they normally wouldn't see. We have a lot of people who are excited about this this effort, so they might invite us into their homes. So we do get to see special perspectives on this old town.
And Anna Monica, can you share a little bit about just the big picture as far as, because there is historical significance and importance in keeping our step streets in good shape, but also when we have visitors coming to our island and St. Thomas here. How important is it to have these looking, in tip-top shape?
I'm so glad you asked that question. I've had many people say to me recently that they have been traveling in Europe and they've seen similar step streets, and that they have been enchanting, and they have, there've been flowers and benches and artworks, and it's just been a wonderful part of their experience. And when they come here and they've discovered Bred, Gade, which is now a place you can actually walk on, they are also grateful. I just think we could do better. We could actually revitalize our step streets, and it could be a tourist attraction in and of itself. I think that people that have smartphones, they can share on all trails and Google Maps and get people excited about our step streets. It is a hidden treasure. So the idea that there were 47 step streets in this little town, it's quite significant. And this, I also feel like mentioning, this was the second largest town in the Kingdom of Denmark in the beginning of the 1800s. So it's a special place. We should really, we should treasure that.
Step streets are much more than just steps. They connect the past to the present, keeping spaces like this flourishing, where Virgin Islanders have walked for hundreds of years.
So this is the beginning of a little garden. Hopefully the garden will spread all the way down the step street, and perhaps we could plant some bay leaves, some sorrel, some of the things that you already know, the tea bush.
Can I smell?
Sure. Yeah.
The project is even including solar lights to help keep Bred Gade stay lit at night. As we walked, Anna Monica showed me how they'll be installed.
So now we've got one more light on Bred Gade. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, this is great. This connects you.
Yeah, it connects you. It connects our community.
A big thank you to the St. Thomas Historical Trust for years of hard work on the Step Street project. And a big thank you to Anna Monica for sharing the history and from the heart on how important our step streets are all over the territory. Okay, don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're celebrating more VI history and culture, and something that is truly iconic of the Caribbean. All that and more when we return.